What's up everybody, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel with another video on Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. In this video, I'm going to be going over my comprehensive Chocobo guide to help you guys utilize this system to earn rare materials and things that you will need to progress in-game. This is probably one of the most free-to-play systems in the game. It doesn't really use any of the currency outside of increasing the Chocobo stable, which really isn't needed because you only really need specific Chocobos if you follow this guide. So it's a very free-to-play system that you guys can utilize. It's also an idle system because as the timer keeps going during your expeditions, you are constantly earning something. So it's a very cool system, and this guide is intended to help you guys understand it and utilize it to its maximum efficiency. Before we get started, I want to give a big thanks and shout outs to my friend from my Discord community, Alkaiser. He took the time to talk to me and educate me on how the system can really help players, especially those of you that are free to play. I learned a lot from him, and he outlined pretty much like how you should be progressing, what you should be aiming for, and how you could really maximize the amount of rewards you can earn with, as minimum effort as possible. So thank you so much again to Alkaiser for helping me with this video. But without further ado, let's get started on this guide. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the basics so you guys understand a few of these things about Chocobos. So Chocobos range from rank H to currently rank C+. The higher the rank, pretty much the better the stats. C+ is, I believe, the highest rank. If you guys have seen anything higher than that, let us know, but we've only been seeing C+ currently. The medal costs are as follows. So for RH, it's 5 medals. For rank H+, 50. Rank G, 100. Rank G+, 300. Rank F, 600. Rank F+, 1000. Rank E, 1500. Rank E+, 2000. Rank D, 3000. Rank D+, 5000. Rank C, 7000. And Rank C+, 10,000. Chocobos specialize in specific terrain travel. So you have your ground Chocobos. You could tell with if it has the paw icon. If it's a mountain Chocobo, it has a mountain icon. And if it's a river Chocobo, it will have the river icon. They also range from different colors and are either male or female. However, this currently has no effect on the Chocobo's performance. Later on, it might if they're going to be introducing breeding or something like that. But for now, it is pretty much just a cosmetic. So what stats should you focus on with your Chocobo? So they have 4 stats: speed, stamina, and intellect. You want to focus more on speed for faster clears, stamina for more items held, and intellect for chances at rarer drops. Adaptability is not worth it. Even though it gives free EXP to the character riding the Chocobo, there's still much better means to get EXP for your character. So that's pretty much just like, a cherry on top. Just think of it that way. It's not that important, but it's nice to have. And then intellect is definitely the stat that you want to focus the most on because you get higher chances of rare drops, which makes for efficient farming. So rarer drops meaning like those Choco boosters, which means more medals, because you could just use those to speed up the expedition, get more medals, and then afterwards just constantly keeping up that expedition grind, which is why intellect is definitely the most important stat when it comes to these Chocobo expeditions. So we're going to go ahead and go over the parts of progression. So we're going to start off with progression part 1. The first 4 areas are focused on ground Chocobos. You want to focus on getting 3 Chocobos, ground Chocobos of either F, G, or H ranks. You want to avoid the higher ranks because 1, they're very expensive this early on, and you want to save the medals for the later areas that really matter. You want to focus again on Chocobos with good intellect because this will result in more Choco boosters, which means more medals. During the ground expeditions, you want to save enough medals to be able to buy 3 mountain Chocobos of either the E or F rank. At this point, you want to avoid lower ranks as the next part of progression will definitely want better stats such as intellect. However, if you're unable to get 3 mountain Chocobos of either E or F, then you could opt to go for some of the lower ranks. Once you unlock Wutai, which is after all of the ground expeditions, this is where the grind and the medal hoarding really starts to begin. So progression part 2, once you unlock Wutai, your main goal will be to save enough medals to afford 1 D rank river Chocobo and 2 river Chocobos of whatever rarities that you have available. They can be lower rarities, which is recommended because you want, the most important one is that 1 D rank. And remember, Wutai is primarily all mountain Chocobos, so you can only use mountain Chocobos. This will prepare you for the last 2 areas where having a high rank Chocobo with strong stats will start to yield even better drops. And D rank actually has the best value for its cost, as C and C plus rank cost a ton of medals, and it's only a slightly larger yield. And I'm going to show you guys 2 screenshots here that was provided to me by Alkaiser. You could see the D rank Chocobo stats, and then you could see the C ranks. There's not much of a difference, and if I'm not mistaken, that D rank one actually has a little bit of a better yield in some of the values. So for the best bang for your buck, that 3000 metal D rank is definitely the one that you're going to be wanting for this progression. Progression part 3. Once you unlock the river stages, you're going to want to set your 1 D rank river chocobo alongside the 2 lower rank river chocobos, and you work your way to getting the 100% clear on these areas. While you're doing this, you're going to want to save up to unlock 1 D rank mountain chocobo, and then 1 more D rank chocobo of whatever terrain you want. Another river one is probably the more recommended one, although if you want to go for a D rank ground, it wouldn't hurt to have one as well. Once you hit 100% on all stages, you will want to focus on several highly recommended stages for the best farming, and we're going to go ahead and get to that here. So progression part 4. The first recommended stage to farm is Rador Archipelago 1 Stage 3, because this is the only stage where you could get the blue materia boosters. For this, you're going to set your D rank river chocobo here. And then afterwards, the second recommended stage to farm is the Grasslands 2 Mithril Mine, as it drops the green materia boosters. This is where you're going to want to set your D rank ground chocobo. And then afterwards, the third recommended stage to farm is either the Rador Archipelago 2 Cove or the Padapili, Sea Cave, as these drop the materials to advance a character's stat stream, which you will need a lot of, especially when they unlock the character levels past level 50 and later on. You're going to want a ton of these. And then as you comfortably attain metals and rare materials, you can then begin to start investing in chocobos higher than the D rank. But this is going to go ahead and conclude this comprehensive chocobo guide to help you guys navigate this really awesome free-to-play system to earn all of these rare materials and be able to progress smoothly in the game. Thank you once again to Alkaiser for helping me put together this guide. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you find this helpful, because we just wanted to make this for you guys to help you guys really understand that this system is pretty awesome and you could get a lot of cool stuff from it by just simply, being efficient with your materials and not really having to worry about using the crystals or the paid currency or things like that, because you don't need to. That's the beauty of this system. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video and stay blessed, everybody. All the time.